Hi, we're the Reversals, and today you're watching the AU Review.
Well guys, thanks for joining us. Welcome to Sydney.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You performed at the news agency last night. How'd the set go?
Yeah, it was awesome. Had a good crowd there and got to hear a local talent, Direwolf, and also played with Dina, who's coming on the rest of the tour with us.
So tell us a little bit about the tour for the latest single.
Yeah, well, the latest single we released late last month, and it's been a lot of fun since then. We're just finalising the tour, and yeah, as Nathaniel said, we hit the road last night and performed in Sydney. As of Wednesday, we're going to be in Newcastle, and then on Thursday and Friday in Adelaide, and finishing up the East Coast side of the tour on Sunday night in Melbourne. So yeah, really exciting. And
how's the response been to the single so far?
Yeah, we've had a really good response. It's actually quite a different direction for us. So yeah, it's very keen to hear what people think. But so far the reception's been fantastic, and yeah, we're keen to get it out there even more.
Can you talk a little bit about the change of direction that this song kind of seems to indicate?
Yeah, well, I guess the Reversals originally started off as a bit of a solo project, and in the last 6 months, myself, Matt and Patrick, our guitarist, have been writing songs together, and we kind of got in a room and started playing this song in a hotel room actually up in North Queensland at a music festival, and it all kind of came together really quickly, and we just loved the sound that we got through working with Sean Cook, who was our producer. And since then we've written a bunch more songs that have a very similar vibe and sound, and yeah, we're really excited about the direction that we're taking, yeah, with Squeeze and now with the EP that's coming up.
When can we expect the EP?
Good question.
Well, we're fingers crossed as soon as we get back from this tour. There's a few more gigs that we've got to play up in Brisbane and Sunshine Coast, but hopefully we get back in the studio as soon as we get back, and aim possibly June, July time. Yeah, mid-year tour.
So fans of the mini album released last year, it'll be a little different.
Well, so far so good. Literally everyone we've shown it to has had a positive reaction. So sometimes you can tell whether people are like, oh, I'm not sure if I like that, but we're getting really positive response, and yeah, everyone we've shown it to has said really like the new direction. Yeah.
Did it surprise you at all that's kind of that it went the way it did? Was there any kind of intent to go that way, or it just sort of happened when the three of you collaborated? Yeah,
it kind of just happened. I guess the idea of three of us coming together with completely different kind of musical backgrounds and influences, it kind of meant that we were kind of going beyond our understanding of our own style of music. So it really stretched us and got us out of our comfort zone, and allowed us to try something that we hadn't tried before individually. So as a group, it all kind of came together, and certainly has created a sound that we didn't expect to have created, and particularly if we had done it by ourselves, I don't think we would have created it. So that collaboration has obviously worked, and yeah, we're really happy with the sound that's come out of it.
And when you play the older songs live now, does that mean that they sort of change a little bit in the live space as well?
Yeah, absolutely. There's probably a couple that we've written, maybe a little while ago, but we've put a bit of a different spin on them. And Nathaniel actually quoted last night of one of the songs that it's up to about 1,002 different versions or something. Not quite, but yeah, we've had a lot of fun doing it. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see when the band joins us in Adelaide, how they get played, live, and how we perform it, and how well the audience receive it as well, and get their thoughts and feedback on it.
So it's an exciting time. It's a year of change, a year of a new introduction, and very, very exciting. What if all goes well, what would you like to see happen for you in the rest of the year? Just a lot more touring? Are there artists that you'd love to perform with? What are some of the bucket list things you might hope to achieve in the year ahead?
It's a big list. So I guess starting off by recording an EP, and really excited to try these new songs in a similar style to Squeeze, and see where that takes us. But we're big fans of festivals, and love playing festivals, and just the vibe that goes along with playing at a festival is it's great fun. Seeing how the audience reacts. So I'd love to do a few more festivals towards the end of the year, and hopefully, a support tour of some sort. So not sure who, but there's plenty of bands that we'd love to play with. So
you've had quite a few support tours over the last year. Is there any particular moments that stick out for you?
I actually really enjoyed when we supported Dina on her single launch at the zoo in Brisbane. Yeah, that was kind of what kick-started this combined tour to happen. She was releasing an album and we were releasing a single, and we just decided one day, we were chatting and said, why don't we go on the road together? And we had a lot of fun at the zoo, and hopefully we can have a lot of fun down south as well. So yeah, that was probably in the last 6 months something that's really been fun, was that gig at the zoo. And
then we played a festival up in North Queensland, and that was just 3 days full of music. And it was basically where we stay is about 100 metres from the stages, so the whole the whole pub just goes off the whole weekend, so it was just a lot of fun. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well guys, best of luck with it all, and thank you for your time today.
Cheers, thanks for having us.
Thanks very much.